Never gonna die!
Really spending their money on grenades, and I'm now like given this opportunity, like you're saying.
Well, talk us through the map a little bit here as well, because my understanding is design-wise, a little bit of a spiritual successor to the Halo 3 pit that we know and love when you look at the aesthetic. But talk us through, you have an A site, we have a B site, we have mid as well. I mean, talk us through it a little bit.
Yeah, you got 3 lanes, one leading towards, from each spawn you have 3 lanes basically. One will take you to mid, one will lead you to A, one will lead you to B, but there's also sub routes throughout.
So it's like a Halo map
you to
that's been
cross over
like
and maybe,
tack shooterified.
sneak through gaps of where the defense is playing.
That's kind of cool.
Looks like we're jumping into it.
Well, it looks like we are indeed. This is the world exclusive. This is the first time we're going to see this in our show match, and I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of gassed for this. Like, this is the first time we're going to see some of the best in the world playing this.
Man.
We love S&D. We love S&D, and we're going to get to see it here. So you can see the buy menu. You can see the credits available as well. Only grenades available. Plasma grenades.
Frosty got a repulse.
I can already see that Frosty's been in your ear. Yeah.
Frosty got a repulse and a nade.
The grenades are purchased. A couple of them bought thrust, and thrust is honestly something we don't traditionally purchase a ton of throughout our testing. So interested to see how that can be played off by the highest level players.
All right, here we go, baby. World premiere. Seeking
Here we go, baby.
For the first time ever in Halo Infinite, with we'll say all-star rosters underway. First engagement taking place, and right away,
Almost playing that shit.
In the meantime,
He got 2 thrusts.
The Eagle team is going to have taken the
Yo,
points,
boost.
In the middle of the
Boost.
map, so they have opted to just play retake here.
So it's retake going to be in. 2 players in the pit at the moment, and this is an area that when we were talking through some of the gameplay, whereas we were saying it's such an annoying place.
Oh, there's the repulse coming into play. Frosty dies first.
Which means the Eagle team are going to have a man advantage here.
Red on the retake.
And do they regen?
No,
No regenning.
yeah, that's it. Just 1 life.
Well, I meant like
Nah, he means health regen. Goofy ass Bravo.
Shields will respawn or regen.
Yeah, kind of same shield system. All 4 dead.
Clean retake. Clean
They'll
retake.
get it.
Mistake I'm already seeing out of the boys here.
Perfect
is,
retake.
You saw Frosty playing mid with that repulse frag, but you saw also
Don't even lose a single
Formal
man.
and another player, I think it was Legend, playing in that back pit area, we call it. You never want to be that split up. You have to be able to trade out the damage there. Like, Frosty does good initial damage to 2 players, but the rest of his team is hiding in the pit. You want to
Buy a snipe.
be playing on top of each other.
Buy a
to be able to
snipe.
Trade out that damage and not get caught off by yourself.
One thing to talk about as well is like how important the comms are in the buy phase, right? Because the last
Wait,
thing you want
can
to
I
be
see
doing is doubling
econ?
up on a sniper right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Or
Copernicus.
everybody buying the same thing. You've
How
got
many
to
points does he
coordinate
have?
so
How do I
everybody's
see?
Getting the most value out of the equipment and weapons they're playing.
There's nothing worse than
Oh, it's 200. It's at the top of the screen. I'm dumb as fuck.
And like, you see 3 of your teammates have snipes. I'm like, all right, well, this is a must-win round.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, gotta say, all
Plasma
4
and a
players
thrust.
on the red
Tommy
side getting
Lucid.
killed in that round. Pretty impressive. You don't really see that. Oh, early engagement here coming with this mid.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're gonna
Uh-oh.
find the points they said.
Gonna be 2 dead either side at the moment.
Blue's running it
on the
down.
map. Oh,
He's got a shotty.
good play from Renegade.
Renegade breaking GAs.
Back to say we're tied up at 1-1. Fascinating that both teams decided to just headbutt mid hit. Very
That was the
anti-S&D.
I mean, dude, we've watched a lot of rounds in preparation for this. That was the fastest round I have seen to date.
But I guarantee you there's a conversation on probably both sides saying there's 100-point credits in the middle. I want as much money
Oh,
to be able to buy.
somebody buy a
power,
snipe,
but
bro,
let's go for
please.
it. And the fact that both of those teams probably have.
Wait, no, it doesn't say
Exact
at the
same,
top of
yeah,
the
yeah,
screen
yeah.
how many
You
credits
and I
they
were
have.
talking
I
about
can't
it's
see.
interesting, right? It's very different from an overshield. At only 100 credits in the middle.
Yeah, I want to be able to see how many like credits everybody has. Like, I need to know.
At certain points, especially when you get into later stages and later.
I
levels
feel like
of
that
this
needs to
game,
be more
they're not
obvious.
necessarily a
Or like maybe it
must-go
needs
for
to
it.
say it
So
next to
strategic
like
push,
all
you're
their
not tied
names.
up one round
Because you should be able to
piece.
see
On the defensive
how much
side here,
everybody
we're gonna
has,
see
like CS.
Last shot trying to move, and it looks like a little bit of a split of resources, as we say.
'Cause you wanna
A lot of
understand,
the
like, who
time
can
on this
afford
game,
what.
The type that we have seen is more about information, trying to find out where.
Frosty
that
bought a
push is coming
stalker,
in
it
and
looks
then
like.
Staying alive long enough.
Who's playing that shit?
Stella's been a little bit of a nuisance. He's up here, Wes.
Oh,
Can't get the trade, but it's traded up.
Oh,
It was a
good
great rotate
trades.
from Lucid there to be able to finish off Stellar's damage.
Frosty
That
lays
was
the
either gonna
rock.
be that was a high-risk play by Stellar because he's by himself on site. He tried to
Oh,
go
he's
for the
pushing.
step out.
Oh my God.
Action coming in. You can see where the red gun purchase.
What a
could pay
win.
off.
love that from Frosty, right? That's a pretty aggressive and specific angle to take that. It could have been a 1v2, but in the end, knew exactly when to push.
Numbers on the side of Eagle here. Frosty going to get another
Damn.
one as well. No trade there for Legend, and that just leaves Renegade on an island, on his own, but also gives us first potential opportunity for Renegade to do something
Damn.
ridiculous. Not going to happen, though.
Easy wipe there in the end. 4 will fall, and right away, they'll take a look at that big answer back here from our blue side as they're able to get their second round on the board. It feels like they're picking things up here pretty quick, Wes.
Frosty goes Stalker's crazy right there after he was hitting those shots, and yeah, in the right
350.
hands, those power weapons are going to be so special.
Costs like
you
1,000
think
for a
of
snipe.
shocks, you think of S7s. These guys are going to be putting out a ton of damage when they get to their economy in order. You see 1,200 over there.
I was going to say, we could and should see maybe
we got
a nice
1,200
play somewhere at this stage. I imagine you could have seen it earlier potentially on the math, but there's
Former got a snipe! Former bought a snipe!
obviously
Former bought a snipe!
the dynamic of the gameplay quite a bit in terms of how you need to poke your corners. How you
Here's
need
a
to
sniper.
check your peeps.
Here's a sniper in the hands of Formal. Let's see what he can do with it then. You get a pick here.
I bought up.
If you played
I bought up.
game types or games before, you know how valuable that is. He's going to be watching this angle, this entrance to A.
I know Formal loves the operator in other games. I can imagine that this is going to play pretty similar if he's given an opportunity. It does look like he's going to be having to play retake here. And he's going to be by himself. This is going to be a tricky situation for Formal because the second
he got it.
location away, I expect him to push him.
One thing that's interesting here is he's checking his corners. That's someone who's played a lot of this, and you were talking to us, Wes, when we were kind of doing a bit of prep for this and saying, like, there's so many little nooks and crannies that you have to play and check. And if you don't, it could be
They
a
just get
problem.
ran at. A
Sniper's gonna
skewer
get
kill
down
out of Tommy Lucid. Captain
He found himself
Sandbox.
with the skewer in his hands,
What
and
the
he put it to use.
motherfucker?
Oh, important kill there. Does not take any damage either.
Sniper skewer, would love that.
Oh, hell no.
Quick. Two shot.
He's just going to go in to try and finish this off. Pulls out the skewer, not going to connect. Last shot will be traded out, but that will be another round on the board. I mean, Wes, talk to me about the power of the skewer, because I know it's one of your favorite weapons.
Man, the skewer is so fun, and the fact that it was removed from competitive in the arena is a shame, but I love the addition
Skewer
that
is pretty
brings
dope.
in this map mode specific.
I don't know if it
Now,
necessarily
as you've
needed to
been
be in
hearing in the background, we
competitive.
have a little bit of comms because the comms can get pretty hype here. In this round, we want to get into exclusively into a listen and to see how Formal, Trippy, Last Shot, and Frosty get through it here. They've got a tied game 2-2. Let's see if they can get the go-ahead round.
10 seconds.
You putting our O's, bro?
Yeah. You know, right?
Said we win our O's.
Multiple sites ready.
You go deep or mid?
Go deep. Go that way. You're by yourself. Why?
Yeah, I get you. I found a fucking hole. Nobody mid.
Close.
They're here.
Right here. Sniping weak. Sniping. Go straight. Legend weak. Behind you weak. Right here. Right here. One shot behind you guys. Legend, absolute.
Nice, get up.
Well, we got mid behind me.
Trippy gets two.
Yo, I'm arming.
I'm watching behind us.
Play that shit.
Yo, I can get a sniper here too.
Plant that shit, baby.
Extracting.
Oh, sniping here. Did they have two snipers?
Looking.
No. May Rav.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm just sitting.
One shot, John.
They bought two
Yeah.
snipes, bro.
Wait, on me.
Good to have
I'm
him.
coming to mine.
John's
Tommy,
gonna
no,
be
you're
sniping
good,
to your
you're
right,
good.
Joey.
Come back
He's gonna be
up.
sniping to your right.
We just play for our arm.
Sniping in my ping.
Renegade Elusive with two snipes versus Trippy, Last Shot, and Frosty.
Yeah, they did.
This is kinda cool, actually. I like how this is working.
Renegade has one. As
Oh,
well
no.
as
Frosty got one of the
So you have
snipes.
someone trying to retake it. It's going to be Renegade. He's going to be one of those players trying to retake. Frosty's going to take down Lucid. He might take down Renegade as well. Trippy will beat him to it. And Trippy coming out of that round with a few kills himself.
You could tell just based off the communication, Frosty was shocked to see two snipers on the other
They got
side.
two snipers?
Oh no, that could have gone ugly if he had given that pick away, not expecting another snipe to be rotating there. But that was a heavy buy round from the Eagle team, and they still went down.
Yeah.
Tough losses there.
Okay, also you can see credits at the bottom of the screen as well.
Just an expensive item and then not get a kill with
I feel like
it.
that needs to be more
Indeed,
obvious.
Frosty now starting to take the lead in that KD category. 5-3 for him. On the other side, it's Lucid, who's 5-4. And with that round, yeah, a little repulse stick combo. We figured. I know you guys have been seeing a lot of that, especially due to the
Repulse
cost
and
of
two
it, right? It's a
plasmas for
pretty
Tommy
cheap
Lucid.
way. I
That's
think
good util.
The way that you explained it, the way you can hold chokes, the way you can also.
Bro,
be
that's
aggro,
deadass.
pretty valuable.
Yeah, I like it on defense a lot.
That's dead as a
Offense is
molly
gonna
and
be
two
interesting to
flashes.
see how Lucid tries to play this.
Or a smoke and two
Hope to stay
flashes,
on
bro.
board with him as they take the credits in the mid and then approach. They spot everybody here. This is gonna be.
There you go.
He knew exactly how this round
And
was
now
gonna
he gets
go.
a heat
looked at
wave.
his crystal
And he's got a
ball,
smoke.
knew exactly what was going to take place. That's going to be two dead on the Cobra side.
He's got a
Here,
smoke
it's a
now.
4v2. Defensive stand, they're going to have to make
Uh.
but the heat wave
Hey.
will be enough. And now we are tied up at 3-3. This is back and forth.
Might
This
have
is
been
back and we're getting into it.
Might have been G8 for a bit, but Lucic is still two-tap there. Puts the heat wave to use. You can see a smile on his face as well. He hasn't forgotten how to use the weapon, and just like that,
Might need to start picking it back
I was
up.
going to say, exactly as we had hoped, we are tied to 3-3.
Oh, this shit actually looks kind of fun.
This is a sneak pro preview of S&D Extraction coming to Halo Infinite. By the way, this summer, we can confirm, And lots to look forward to with this mode, of course, but the first ever time we're seeing this map and the mode debuted here at the Kasan Invitational. We're tied up 3-3. It's first to 6 rounds wins.
And if you're enjoying what you're seeing here and you want to get your hands on it, it will be playable at the Optic Major that's coming up as well. So make sure you get down to Arlington, Texas if you want to play a little bit of S&D extraction. You want to get your hands on the game mode and have some fun yourselves. At the moment, one thing that's really standing out to me is the amount of smiles I'm seeing on players' faces.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is having a good time right now.
You can tell both offensive sides are playing for the points. They're demanding mid-control. Renegade's going to have a shock rifle here. He's going to be forced to try and hit the shot.
Lucy with the Stalker as well. Everything's slowing down a bit, right? At 3-3, things are getting a bit dicey here. First kills do come in. 2 dead here for the blue team.
Oh, no. Lucy's actually going to back down perfectly right here to at least get Frosty overextended, and it is going to get traded out.
Former last player alive. Taken down.
Seen shockwaves, we've seen bulldogs. Everybody's got their hands on the short range weapons again and gone,
It's funny.
I kind of miss these. These feel good. They're still doing some work.
Everybody had a power weapon. The Stalkers, Shocks, Bulldogs, those Frosty just with a thrust that actually tried to make the play the most up there, being aggressive. So
yeah, just like that. See Eagle bounce back. Red team, Legend, Renegade, Stellar, and Lucid able to take the lead 4-3. And now able to see if they can get it. If they do get this round, of course, they will only be 1 round away from closing it out.
10 seconds.
chances we get a round 11 in the first?
Hey.
Could happen.
Oh, wait.
They're going back and forth. See who's got the
I was
ice.
going to say, right now, we're on pace to hit it.
Multiple sites ready.
But you got to jinx, counter jinx that in the spirit of
We've
Royal
learned that
2.
from Royal 2 a little bit earlier.
He earlier told us if we jinx something on cam, we got to immediately counter jinx.
He's a superstitious kid.
It's worked for him so far.
Whoa!
I'm about to pick up every superstition he's got.
Swifty with the 10 gifted, goddamn. No fucking way, brother.
I think they're A.
Holy shit.
Little,
Yo, thank you so much, bro.
It's a big rat.
That is
Oh, hell no.
no,
crazy generous,
I
bro.
meant B. I said B. My mic didn't work. One of those.
Holy fuck.
That's the risk of grouping
Brother.
and all hitting one lane.
Hey, let's go B. Let's go B.
You always showing such crazy love, bro. I really appreciate that.
Once the site is originally extracted.
You single-handedly keeping the lights on over here, brother.
Are they playing?
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
They could have checked every corner and still not found him. Here we go. Engagement starting.
You are the
So
fucking
important
goat.
the Legend stayed alive in that situation. He got the info, stayed
How you
alive,
doing today,
escaped,
bro?
Has that Bulldog, now comes back out with that Bulldog and finds 2. So Legend
Oh,
takes
no.
over this round.
Oh,
That's
no.
gonna be a clean round from the Cobra side.
Clinical.
That's impressive.
That's
impressive
2 rounds
stuff.
in a row.
That's a hard 5-3.
I'll just do it with the
Finding
Bulldog.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna obviously, you know. there's
Correct me
ways
if I'm
to
wrong,
do
but
it
that's
in
a
that.
hard
Of course,
5-3.
everyone's seeing it for the first time. These pro players are playing it for the first time as well. But when you're around mid, Wes, you
Which
know better than
means
anyone else, there's some places where that
blue
Bulldog
team should
is
win
pretty
this.
gnarly, and it can certainly show both
Because
its bark
5-3
and its
curse.
bite, and with that win, we now have Red Team only 1 round away from taking.
That sounds fire,
the
Swifty. I don't
World
even know what that
Championship
is.
extraction.
Lucy back to the repulse stick combo.
What the fuck were you doing, bro?
One more round.
You heard it. You just
One
heard
more
it.
round.
Match
One more
point.
round.
Where we go?
Trippy buying a snipe on the offensive side. This will be fun to watch.
Going towards B by the looks of things. They want to try and get the extract over at the B site.
Big snipe trip.
Trippy's going to try and get that pick, look over his teammates as they move in towards site. Looks like a little bit of a split on the defensive side. Lucy's going to try and get some info. It looks like he has got that info and backed away smartly.
I love how, yeah, that's perfect defense right now from Lucid. You're just waiting for
Big.
Oh, and last shot gets one on the lurk.
somewhere on the map, able to get that first pick.
He's like, hey, this Bulldog works pretty well.
Oh my god, last shot gets another one.
Extremely well. He just found 2. Stella finally going to take him down, but we find ourselves in a 2v2.
What a round out of last shot. But Lucid sticks Trippy.
Formal finds another one. He's got the thrust to work with as well.
Oh my god.
Frost's going to close it out, and we find ourselves continuing.
That's 5-4.
5-4. The round 11 is still beckoning in its way towards us.
This should look fun, bro.
Big win. Backs against the walls. Opportunity may be for us to go to 5-5. We'll have to see. All right, watch. There's going to be some key buys here to see exactly how this plays out. Wes.
This
you
should
have to
look
think
fun,
the
bro.
Cobra team just spent all their money because they were on the brink of elimination. It was match point. You can't use it when it's when the game's over. So interested to see. Eagle team will probably have a much more powerful buy here, but we'll be interested to see kind of what can you scrape up if you're Team Cobra. You got a couple of kills. You get the 300 credits for every round. Can you make something happen with maybe a Bulldog or a repulse stick or something?
So here we go then. Are we going to see the round 11, or is it going to be the Eagle team who close out here in our S&D?
Surely this goes 5-5. For the culture.
Showdown, we're going to see Renegade sliding in. It's
Oh, what the-
Bulldog and Formal's going to lose that one.
That's a Bulldog teammate battle. In the end, it's
No way.
Coming in foremost, the first to fall.
No way, it's all over.
Frosty as well. 4v2 here for the round and the entire game.
It's gonna be a tough three.
Oh, last shot with a ratty play.
All right, 2v3.
Case on call for the retake. He might be right.
Why is he cheesing like that? He just made the rattiest play of all time and he's cheesing.
Trippy gets
Oh,
one,
it's a
2v2.
2v2. It's a 2v2.
2v2
And the last
for 5-5. Legend's playing deep, bro. This kid's a nerd.
Stella's gonna be
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. What a turn.
Trippy has to run at him here.
From a 2v2.
Wait, no, Trippy's one shot. Wait, last shot doesn't get his shields back. It's a 1v1.
For the game.
Trippy's got a bulldog in the band.
1v1 for the game.
He's gonna get.
Oh no.
What happens in the trade?
That's going
Wait,
to
who
favor the
planted?
team that planted. Oh.
Yeah.
That's GG's. That's 6-4, right?
Oh, my.
That would have been a horrible way to throw things away, but it is going to be the end of things here. We're going to see 1-2 finally win it 6-4. Where's let's.
Oh
talk me through what
my
you take away from
god.
that.
Yeah, that was sick
just,
actually.
just
That was a lot of
as
fun.
round ends,
I don't know how competitively
start by
viable that
saying
is. I mean, that depends on like what the pros
the
think about
offense
it.
is not
But low-key, that looked kind of good. That looked kind of cool.
And
I thought it was going to be way
and the
trollier
end
than that.
result, the defense wins.
Okay.
But the second
Makes
that the
sense.
device is planted,
Right. Yeah.
That
then
device
the
is still
offense will
planted.
win.
Sure.
I mean,
That actually looked kind of good.
Let's talk about a little bit what we've seen there. You know, you're a bit of an S&D aficionado. You love your S&D.
I don't know. Pros seemed like they enjoyed it.
I'm trying to be kind. Come on.
good,
Okay.
but you know I do enjoy it.
You enjoy it. What are you taking away from that?
It looks fun. It looks. I mean, listen. I think S&D always performs great in any game you play. You know, One Life. You know what I mean. You never really know what's gonna happen, and it kind of gives you like that. It makes you a little nervous, and
It's
it
like
kind of makes
high-stakes
everything
Halo.
super exciting.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
high stakes. You never really know. Comms are probably gonna be super important. I mean, I think it's great. It looks super fun. It looks super cool. So I'm excited to play it.
Yeah, it was. I think the fact that we got like a couple of 2v4s at the end as well shows how you can turn
Yeah, I mean-
around, so to speak, very, very quickly. Wes, I got to ask in the office in the studio. You know, has there been any 1v4s?
no 1v4s, but
some 1v3s though.
There's been some 1v3s.
We saw B-Man pull off a 1v3 yesterday.
We've seen
Nasty.
some 1v3s. You gotta have. It's all about the power. Like if you have a shroud and a skewer or a snipe,
It's
like,
about the
you
util,
can
baby.
pull off a 1v3. Like you cut angles off, you get your picks, and
Little
you kind of
stick
play it just like you would any other kind of S&D style type game. But ton of fun, man, and a lot of 1v2s. In all honesty, I mean, we see so much opportunity even in this one show match of the 2v4 almost, or the 2v3 almost just happened, and honestly, probably should have if we didn't. They probably didn't know if they traded what was going to be the result.
Right.
You definitely can't play for that melee trade there, knowing you have to convert the extraction. So, lessons learned the hard way sometimes.
It's true.
Yeah, if you die, you can't
A ton
defuse
of
the bomb.
opportunity for like those high.
You can't stop
dopamine
the
feelings
extraction.
that all the kids are craving nowadays.
It's true.
He's on a COD guy though.
It's true.
So he being nice, but he probably like, I don't know what the
It's
fuck.
a lot of fun to watch that as well, and like we say, it's going to be available in Arlington as well to play if you're going to be at the event.
See, Bulldogs.
That was cool, man. Fuck yeah.
Aplenty in that first show match. You
Aplenty.
probably try to find ways to counter that, but I think that's part of the growth